Hey guys, it's Ronin TV here, and today we're going to do a quick little overview of the Valken Fate 2 paintball pants. Picked these up a couple weeks ago, more than twice, for a rec play day and a scenario play day. We're going to kind of talk about these as a low-cost option. They're not my favorite pants, but they're pretty decent for the price. Common complaint is that the button here tends to pop off from the reviews I read. It doesn't seem like it's on very tight.
What?
It's so we can get in there and take a look at that. It's kind of flimsy. You can see it kind of wobbles around on there. Pretty just generic, but I always wear a belt with my pants. It wouldn't be a big deal if it popped off anyway, but I did read that's a common complaint. These are hugely adjustable. You know, are some elastic straps here on the side for going wide, and these will literally go the entire way back. So I grabbed these as a adult large, which is 32 to 38 they say. I typically wear a 32 jean. These can go down as small as you need them to, because they're, you know, even just fitted for me, they're pretty. There's all this space left for adjustment. Thicker material a little bit up front to protect the crotch. This is actually really thin, very breathable. I don't know, see, you can even see my fingers behind the material here. It's, at first I was really worried. It is thin, but it's not fragile, I guess is the word I'd use for it. I did take this through some thorns. It doesn't have any burrs or tears. So even though it's really light, the material seems to hold up really well. There's a little bit of elastic under the crotch for some flexibility, since this is an area that would typically tear in a paintball pant. It's nice to see that. As far as actually how they look go, just zoom out a little bit here so you can see they're just black. There's a little bit of graphics on the side. You know, you got your company name here. This is sort of like a rubberized imaging on here. It doesn't look like it's coming up anywhere yet. That's just a little bit of dirt there. Do have squeegee pockets. One here, one here. They fit a battle swab really nice. We have adjustable cuffs on the bottom side. Again, just like on the waist, these actually wrap the whole way around. So whether you like your, your cuffs real loose, or if you, want to go the hammer route and go tight around the ankle, that works too. There's no padding on the back side, which is kind of a departure from what I like in my slides. There's a nice giant rubber panel there. Although, it's hard to compare these to other pants when the slides were, 3 times the cost. These you can get for about 45 bucks. I picked these off of Amazon, I believe. The A&S Gear has them. I don't think I've ever seen them for more than 50 bucks. So this is the Fate 2, and again, I don't know why this bothers me, but see, you can see through that material. It's really thin, which is great in the summer, I guess. If you're playing on hot days and you don't want the protection, and you just want something that's breathable, that will, give you a little bit of protection. There's really not, they say it's padded. It'll come down here to the knees. There's, let's see if I can get this to see. They're a little thicker once you get to this seam right here. There is a little bit of padding from here up to here. So that is going to cover your sliding knee, but it's hardly what they call padding. I call the normal material of a paintball pant that's unpadded. It's heavier, and I can't tell what exactly is in there, if it's just almost like a real thin neoprene, it feels like, but it'll give you a little bit of protection. If you're sliding, wear pads. These don't have built-in sliding pads. I wouldn't slide with these knees. So again, don't know if it's worth mentioning, these are made in China. But you know, it's like a lot of paintball gear nowadays seems to be. They're really comfortable. They move really, really easily. They fit the way they should. Like I said, I'm a 32. That's the low end of this range, but it goes a lot lower and it goes a good bit higher. I think the high side is probably more of a hard limit than the low side of that range. That's about it. I don't have too much to say other than if you're looking for a pair of budget pants or if you play a lot in the heat and you don't want something that's heavy, these are a pretty good buy. So far, again, I've taken off for 2 all-day scenarios, or well, 1 all-day scenario and 1 rec day where we played pretty hard all day. And they were fine. There's no way I would prefer these over my other ones, but they're a nice extra pair, nice backup, and you know, if you're a budget baller and you don't want to spend more than 50 bucks on pants, I'd say pick them up. If you've got a bigger budget, I'd say probably pass and go for something with more padding and a thicker general material. That's about it. All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot.